What's up, dude?
All right, what's up, guys? So today we're gonna talk about something that's near and dear to me, and one of the best companies that I've ever had the pleasure to wear, brands I've been able to wear, and products. It's been proven to work, and that would be Simpson. Simpson Original, 1959. Been around for a long time. They make great products. I have everything of theirs, man. I got their gloves, I got their helmet, I got hoodies, I got shirts, I got hats. You name it, if they make it, I got it. I've tried other motorcycle helmets before. I've tried Chewy, I've tried Harley's helmets, and Simpson hands down is the best helmet, I think, on the market, in my opinion. I recently got their gloves, these ones right here, which I like a lot. They got leather on the palm. They even say fist across the knuckle. And you know why they say fist? Because they know they're the best. And if you say otherwise, the person that's wearing the gloves is going to punch you in the face, and they're going to put an imprint on your face that says fist. Simpson, man, is hands down the best. They don't have to market because they know they're the best. The middle finger has an S on it. Stands for suck it. They're the best. And I know you guys are probably watching this. Some of you guys were rides Chewy or Harley. I mean, there's other companies out there, but those are the two big ones. Yeah, so the guys that are wearing like Chewy and all that, you're probably watching this being like, oh no, dude, it's all about Chewy. No, guess what? That's what. Simpson is hands down the best. We're gonna keep it local today. I'm just gonna do a short ride, short video, brought to you from the streets of Bellflower, the ghetto. But yeah, so I recently got these gloves. They just released them maybe a couple months ago. I enjoy them a lot. They're more of a summer glove, but in California we pretty much always have warm weather. The coldest it ever gets here, I mean, at least where I'm at, is like early in the morning during winter. It'll probably get in the third, like maybe actually low 40s. I think it's the coldest it's ever been here. There's sometimes it gets a little colder than that, but nothing crazy. So, and then by obviously midday you're like in the upper 60s, 70s, even in the winter. So that's the sort of the perk of living in California. You can always have summer gear. You don't have to have that winter gear and layers and all that. I typically do wear, I mean, I'm not right now, but I typically do wear my jacket, or like at least a riding jacket, in case, you know, I go down. I have some extra protection. And I actually usually I wear, when it's warmer out, I wear a Simpson hoodie. I know it's probably won't do much if I do go down, but I guess something's better than nothing, right? I'd rather have something on than not. Nothing worse than road rash, because when you get road rash, they don't give you painkillers or anything. They take a Brillo pad to you, get all the gravel out of your skin, and you gotta just let it heal. It sucks. I'd rather break a bone any day of the week than have road rash. But yeah, so that's one of the reasons I wear a Simpson, because they're proven, tested. They spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on R&D, and they put a lot of, you know, science into their helmets. And actually, you know what, when I went down in my accident, I was not wearing a Simpson helmet. I was wearing a Harley helmet, and the Harley helmet, the face mask actually came off of the helmet when I went down, and I hit my jaw pretty bad. At first I thought I broke my jaw, but thankfully it wasn't broken. I just had a mouthful of blood and chewed up lip and all that. But I mean, other than that, I mean, the rest of my head and all that, it was fine. I didn't have a concussion or anything like that. It kept me pretty well protected. But Simpson, I mean, they put a lot of science into even their chins, the bottom of the face shield and everything, really. That's the main reason I support Simpson, is because I know if I go down, I'm going to be protected. Especially when it comes to their helmets. They make other things. I mean, obviously they're big in the racing community, off-road community. I know they make a lot of racing suits, and they I think have a car, NASCAR. But yeah, so I just wanted to do a little review on Simpson. Why Simpson? And as you can tell, I'm a little bit of a Simpson fanboy. Everyone I ride with wears Simpson, except for one guy that has a shoey, and he's actually going to be going to Simpson. Sorry, Jared, shoey sucks. And yeah, there's nothing like it, man. It's just ultimate comfort. The gloves are even comfortable. I can move around. I can feel everything. It's not like extra padding where the full leather gloves where you sort of have a hard time feeling certain things, the buttons, or they're just stiff. Like the full leather gloves are really stiff, especially when you first get them. There's a break-in time, and I'm not a big fan of that. I have a pair of Harley gloves. They're full leather. They're super thick for when it's really cold out, and if I want to go riding, I stay warm. But very minimal sensitivity when it comes to them. You can't really feel much, and plus they're super stiff when I got them. So not a fan of that. And like I said, California, it's usually always warm enough to wear summer gear, except for the few times that you do want to ride in colder weather. And most of the guys from Cali that I know, when it's cold, we don't ride, just because we're used to California weather. If we were to go up to somewhere where it snows, like you guys up in the east, and I don't know how you guys do it. I see some of you guys riding in like 10-degree weather. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not down for that at all. I'm trying to think if I have anything else Simpson. I think it's just, some clothing, some hats, shirts, obviously the helmet, the gloves I just got, which I'm super happy with. If Simpson made a motorcycle, I'd probably have it. But yeah, Simpson, great brand, man. They have great customer service. If you guys don't have any of their products, I recommend you get them. You can't beat them. They are, don't get me wrong, they're quite expensive, but they're worth it. 100% worth it. I think my helmet was about $600. They did hook me up when I went down, so they actually sent me a helmet. And all that. So super cool customer service, super cool people, very knowledgeable when it comes to motorcycles and the gear and all that. My next vlog, I'll probably be doing some more reviews on just what I wear, what I have, my audio setup in the helmet, all that kind of stuff. I had a couple buddies just sort of tell me, I want to hear more about sort of what you guys, or what you have on your bike, or what's your go-to when it comes to gear. And I know a lot of guys, especially in California, it's tough because like right now we're in the middle of March and it's probably about 80 degrees where I'm at right now. So, and in the morning though, it's cold. Like this morning I woke up, I had to turn the heater on in the house because it was cold. But by 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, it's warm, man. It's like a summer day. Then that's the problem when it comes to California, is a lot of guys I ride with, they don't wear gear at all. I can't really talk because I'm not wearing really any protective gear right now at all, just since it is so hot out. But I sort of give them crap a little bit because none of them have really gone down, and I have gone down, obviously, and the reason my injuries weren't as bad as they could have been was because I was wearing a very thick jacket. Granted, it was night and it was cold, but I was wearing a very thick jacket and pants and gloves and all that, and my injuries would have been a lot worse, especially road rash wise, would have been a lot worse if I wasn't wearing any of that gear. And I know it gets hot and all that, and it gets uncomfortable at times. So I actually just bought a vest, a leather vest. That way I don't have to keep wearing this heavy jacket that I have, motorcycle jacket that I have, because man, it gets hot. And then at some point you get miserable just because you're sweating under this thing, and it's not comfortable at all. But I bought the vest because I can wear, you know, either a long sleeve and just throw the vest over me, and it keeps my chest warm if it's cold, or if I go down, you know, obviously nothing's better than leather when you go down. So I guess it's just more for protection and keeping me warm when I need it. And it's not hard to take off. It doesn't carry up too much space. Unfortunately, on this bag I don't have, or on this bike I don't have bags yet. It's probably going to be one of my next things I put on, but I only have the, you know, these two handlebar bags up here, so I can't really fit a jacket in there. So pretty much whatever I'm wearing is coming with me, and I don't really have anywhere else to put it, so I have to keep wearing it. So yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this one. I ran out of stuff to talk about Simpson. I'm sure more will come to me later, and you'll hear about it in the next vlog. But if you don't like Simpson, and if you have a shoey, switch. All right, guys, peace. Later, dude.